Let's head straight now to Hurricane Sandy, heading into the Caribbean right now, and it could be targeting the East Coast next. Sam has been tracking the latest on this killer storm's path. Sam, a lot of people worried about this one.
Yeah, and with good reason. I mean, when you look at what we're about to show you, you'll see why we're concerned about this storm anyway. Let's show you the deepening center of this storm as it kind of exploded in strength overnight. Look at the little dark center there as it hops off Jamaica, then moves across that eastern end of Cuba. That's the center of this storm. Now, the waters in here are in the 80s, so it's going to slow down a little bit, but stay the strength that it is, maybe weaken a little bit over the next few hours as we watch it head into the Bahamas. But when we look at what's ahead for this storm and the combination of storms heading towards it, it reminds us a lot of another storm in recent history.
Category 2 Hurricane Sandy will roar through the Caribbean after pounding Jamaica and Cuba with winds up to 114 miles per hour. This storm has already taken 2 lives. And forecasters fear it will soon be similar to another powerful storm that occurred in 1991.
We're looking at 40 to 50 foot waves, gale force winds.
It would be a disaster of epic proportions. It would be the perfect storm.
But the perfect storm stayed off the coast of New England when Hurricane Grace joined with a powerful nor'easter, bringing 50-foot waves and gale force winds. This storm could be worse, and forecasters say it could blast much of the East Coast, even coming on shore, starting this weekend. As Hurricane Sandy moves up the coast, it will meet up with an Arctic front moving across the U.S. and get extra support from the jet stream with a blast of Arctic air from the north. 3 elements colliding over the country's most populated corridor.
And this is exactly what steers that storm system. Now, right now, the idea is that Sandy will continue to weaken as it moves up the Atlantic seaboard. But this front has a tendency to draw systems toward it. Any cold front kind of does. So it looks like this system will get so far and then try to make a little hook in. And that hook will be anywhere from the Delmarva Peninsula in toward the New York Long Island area right there, that we believe this storm system will be a hybrid storm by the time it moves there. And the forecast models are kind of agreeing with that. You remember a couple of days ago, they were laying it all out toward the Atlantic. 1 or 2 still do, but most of them and the trusted models will curve this thing in by the time we get into Monday and Tuesday of next week, making it a big rainmaker, some flooding, some gusting winds, a lot of trees down, a lot of power outages. We'll follow it moment by moment.